welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be another fall inspired look, and when I sat down to film this I didn't really have anything specific in mind, but then I got really inspired by the different colors that the leaves changed during this season. So I did kind of a plum all over the lid, and then a red throughout my crease, some oranges, and my really warm browns that you guys know I just love. And I just kind of fell in love with this look now. I feel like I'm going to wear it a lot this fall. So if you'd like to see how I did it, then go ahead and keep on watching. So I've already applied my tried and true Revlon Colorstay Whipped Foundation, and for my eyes, I'm just priming with the Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer, just applying this with my finger all over the lid and blending that up to the brow bone. It's time to break out some Scotch tape. I just applied this to the back of my hand and warmed it up just a little bit so that it's not so tacky when I apply it to my face because the eye area is so sensitive. I just followed the natural angle of my lower lash line out to the tail of my brow, and whenever we remove this tape, it's going to ensure that we have a nice clean line. And I just had to laugh at myself because I look completely ridiculous. For shadow, I'm starting out with Makeup Geek's Peach Smoothie, and I'm applying this to my upper crease. This isn't going to give us a ton of definition, it's just going to really help with that gradient effect that we want from the lid up to the brow bone. I wanted to keep the crease really warm, so I'm going in with my favorite shade right now, and it's Morocco from the Amrezy Palette. I'm applying this with an E35 brush. It's just a little bit more precise, and I'm going from outer corner to inner corner, but I'm keeping most of the pigment on the outer third of my eye and going right along that tape so that we get some more depth. Now just go back in with that same big fluffy brush that you started out with and blend, blend, blend. Especially when you're using mostly matte shades, they can tend to look a little bit more chalky, so just make sure and blend after every step. For my lids, I'm taking the plum shade from that same palette and just a flat shader brush, just packing this all over the lid and up to the crease, just making sure to get that packed on there really evenly. So my camera totally didn't record the next clip, but once you get this packed on your lid nice and evenly, go ahead and go in with that same fluffy brush and blend out those really harsh edges. To add a little bit more dimension to the outer V, I'm taking this beautiful NYX eyeshadow in the shade Rust. It's just such a pretty kind of cranberry shade. And I'm applying this with an E45 brush and just going right in that outer V and going right along that tape that we have because it's going to create that nice line so you can be kind of sloppy with your application. Just remove your tape and now you have a nice guide for your wing liner. I'm using the NYX liquid liner today, and you can just do yours as bold as you want, and I am totally speeding through this because in real time this took me forever. Next, I'm taking MAC Smoldering Eye Kohl and tight lining my upper waterline. This is just going to make your eyelashes look fuller, and I hate to do it, but I love the effect that it gives, so it has to be done. I just applied a nice coat of mascara, and now I'm applying my eyelashes in a little bit of a different way. I just chopped up a pair of my Ardell Wispies, and I'm applying little sections at a time. I saw Tenny do this on Miss Maven's channel, and I just love the effect that it gave because you can kind of crisscross your lashes and make kind of a custom lash. So it takes a little bit of time and patience, but the outcome is so worth it. The way I applied them was I still kept the middle section of the lash in the center of my eye just to keep the eyes nice and awake, and then I just kind of put the other pieces wherever I wanted, and I left a little bit of space in between, so I just love the outcome. Onto the face, you guys know what's next. I'm taking my Age Rewind in the shade Brightener and just canceling out my dark circles and then concealing everything with my MAC Prolongwear in the shade NW15. To highlight the face, I'm taking this NYX HD concealer in the shade Glow. It's a very yellow based concealer, so I love to use this in the center of my face just to bring some light. So going down the bridge of my nose, the forehead, and my chin, and then I'm just blending everything out with my beauty blender as always. To set all of that in place, I'm taking my Pro Shaping Powder from MAC in the shade Emphasize, and just a tapered highlighting brush, and patting that in to set everything and make sure that it doesn't budge. It's time to bring a little bit more dimension back to my face. I'm taking Benefit's Hoola in this F10 from Sigma, just going underneath my cheekbones. Then I'll go on the sides of my forehead and then also on the sides of my chin. I always do this just to bring that area forward a little bit and make it look a little bit more prominent. For blush, I'm using this beautiful terracotta shade from my BH Cosmetics palette, and I'm just applying this from the apples of my cheeks and blending that into the bronzer. I didn't want to do anything too crazy, and I love this shade for fall. For highlighter, I'm taking my Smashbox Soft Lights in the shade Shimmer, and I'm just applying this to the very high points of my cheeks because we all know I love that glow. It's time to finish up the eyes, so I'm taking that same Smoldering Eye Kohl, just running this along my lower waterline. To really pull the eye look together, I'm taking Deep Plum on a flat definer brush and smudging the liner that we just applied and really smoking out that lower lash line. To ensure that everything looks nice and seamless, I'm taking Camel on a pencil brush and just really softening up that Deep Plum shade. The last step for the eyes is to highlight, so I'm going in with the shade Vanilla. I didn't want to do anything too shimmery, so I'm just applying this to the inner corner of the eyes to make them look nice and bright and along the brow bone. Since I have a darker eye, I wanted to go for a nude lip, and I'm going in with this NYX lip liner in Nude Beige, just lining my lips for some definition, and then I'm going in and shading just the outer corners. For lips, I'm using one of my favorite lipsticks, and it's MAC's Japanese Maple. I think this is so beautiful if you have any kind of olive undertones in your skin, so I'm just applying this all over the lips and blending that in with that lip liner that we already applied. To top off the look, I am going in with Gerard Cosmetics lip gloss in the shade Shimmer of Hope. This is my new obsession. I literally have been wearing it every day. I feel like this is just the perfect nude lip gloss. And with that, your look's complete. I hope you guys enjoyed this fall-inspired tutorial. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!